ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तः शान्तः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्फला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः प्रेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
श्लोक नंबर 28। द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञा योगयज्ञास्तथा परे
द्रव्ययज्ञास्तपो यज्ञा योगयज्ञास्तथा परे
स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः
स्वाध्यायज्ञानयज्ञाश्च यतयः संशितव्रताः।
पञ्चविंशति श्लोका। विविधयज्ञाः प्रदर्श्यन्ते भगवता। Different yajnas. There will be about 12 yajnas. Deva yajna, jnana yajna, then indriya sanyama yajna, vishaya grahana rupa yajna, then atma sanyama yajna. Now, in this shloka, dravya yajna, tapo yajna, yoga yajna, swadhyaya jnana yajnaha iti yajnaha we have talked about. Tata apare, others. Dravya yajnaha. Dravya yajnaha referring to the people. Referring to the people, not to the yajna. The people are referred to. Indirectly, yajna is referred. Apare, apare is anye, kechana janaha, sadakaha. Kechana sadhakaha samshita vrataha. Samshita vrataha. This is also one type of yajna. So therefore 5 yajnas. Samshitam, shitam, vishatam, tikshnam ityartaha. Very short. Short stands for the commitment. Vratam is vratam niyamaha. Samshitam vratam niyamaha yeshante. Samshita vrataha. They are committed to their vows. They are determined to follow the vratas which have they undertaken. Samshita vrataha. So Samshita vrataha. Dravya yajnaha. Dravya Viniyogaha yajnaha yeshamte dravya yajnaha. Dravya is dravyam dhanam. Dravyam dhanam. Dhanam yajna, it's a dhanam. Dhanam is dhan. Dhanam of dhanam, etc. Dravyam is dhanam, mainly dhanam. The yajna buddhya, dravyasya, atma dhanasya, one's own dhana, is given to other people. That is a yajna. So, therefore, dravyam, that is dhanam, is the yajna. Yeshamte, dravyam dhanam yajnaha yeshamte. It means dataraha. They give dhanam. Dhanasya, atma dhanasya dataraha ityartaha. So therefore, here dravya yajna is talked about. Dravya yajna referring to the people. Therefore, the yajna is sharing one's own wealth, sharing with the attitude of yajna. Like in the yajna, the avis are offered unto the fire. Similarly, here, the dravyam dhanam is offered to the people, to the reserved people. That is yajna, dravya yajna. Tapo yajna, tapaha. Tapaha is austerities, like upavasa, etc. Tapaha. Shitoshna sukha dukkha, shutripasa adi dvanda saganam. Tapaha iti we saw the last class. So tapaha yajnaha yeshamte. Tapo yajnaha. The tapo yajnaha referring to the people who follow the disciplines. Such certain disciplines, they voluntarily they undergo certain situations. Putting up with the pairs of opposites, accepting the pairs of opposites, Shita, Krishna, etc. Either they themselves voluntarily take up such sadhana, or when they are subject to such situations, they will without any complaint. They just put up with that. That is yajna. That is looked upon as yajna. Yajna buddhi is there for those who follow the tapas. Therefore, that yajna is talked about. Tapaha yajnaha. Similarly, yoga yajna. Yoga referring to Ashtanga yoga, starting from yama niyama, etc. So yoga yajnaha yeshante ashtanga yoga. So ashtanga yoga, yama niyama, asana, pranayama ityadi. All these, the 8 anga, the ashtanga yoga are taken. They are followed with the spirit of yajna. Those people are called yoga yajnaha. Therefore, that is yajna. Yogam is the yajna. There is another yajna. Looked upon as yajna. Here the attitude is talked about. Even though the people who practice these disciplines are given, but yajnatvam, sampadanam, all these are looked upon as yajna. Therefore, disciplines. Disciplines are pointed out through the people who follow those disciplines. Dravya yajna, yoga yajna, tapo yajna, then swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is study. Mainly swadhyaya means adhyayaha. Swad, adhyayaha, one's one adhyaya, one's one chapter. That is one's one, the shaka of the Veda. Learning them, repeating them daily. That is the Swadhyaya or Swadhyaya. Not only Veda, Anga, etc. On all the other Shastra, Shilpadi Shastra, Ayurveda Shastra, etc. So, Pratyaham Niyamena Pataha. Every day should be studied regularly. Niyamena Pataha, Swadhyaya. That is the Yajna. So, Swadhyayena Jnanam, Jnanasya Vardhanam Bhavati. So, that is put upon as an Yajna. Therefore, Tadeva Yajnaha Yeshamte Swadhyaya Jnana Yajnaha. So, Vedadinam Swadhyayena Yajna Buddhya Swadhyayaha Pratidinam. Pratyaham, every day should be done, not once in a while. Every day should be done. Study should not be given up at any point of time. So that is the yajnam, that is the sadhanam. Therefore, sadhanam. All these are sadhana for the sadhaka, the disciplines. Therefore, there is no pause for studies. So Veda and Veda Anga also, all the Veda Anga. So Veda Anga means it includes Vyakanam also. So therefore, Shiksha Kalpaha Niruktam Chandaha Jyotisham Vyakanam iti. Therefore, Vyakanam also. All this, all the supporting Vedanga, the supporting studies also. Extending this Veda when we say Atharva Veda, therefore it includes other Veda, other parts of the Veda, Dharur Veda, Ayurveda, etc. So everything. So whether it is Paravidya, Aparavidya. Therefore one should keep oneself updating every day, study, developing by study, by that we develop the capacity to understand things better. The more we study, the more we get clarity. So that is the yajna. Certain things we may not understand at first time, second time, third time. So repeated study. Repeated study for two purposes. One for refreshing, other one if in case if you have remembered, if you have forgotten, we can remember it. Keep ourselves updating. So that is a yajna. Swadhyaya jnana yajna, jnana yajna. Already jnana yajna talked about, that jnana yajna is different. That is paravidya is here we can take it as an aparavidya. Then samshita vrataha, as we saw before. Samshita vrataha, they have sharp, samshitam, tikshnam vrataha, vows. Samshitani vratani yeshante, samshita vrataha. They take certain vows, strong vows. So what are the vows may be? Like upavasa, or upavasa, or waking up the whole night on Shivaratri, Masa Shivaratri, etc. All these are vrata. Or Krishna vrata, Chandrayana vrata, ityadi, vrataha. So they are committed to their vows. So the first samshita vrataha. All these are supporting disciplines for jnanam. Jnana yogyata praptaye. All these are different sadhana disciplines suggested by Bhagavan here. Then the word yatayaha referring to the people, not sannyasi, people who are yatanashilaha. Yatitum shilam eshamte. That is the meaning here we have to take. Who have that shila the pratyaya. Yatitum shilam eshamte. Who are habituated. Tachila tat sadhukari. That tachila the pratyaya. Tachiladi Pratyaya, there is a separate section in the Kridanta. So Tachila, Etitum Shilam. Yata Tattva Darshan Tattvam Drashtum Shilam Yeshante. Iti we said before. Similarly here, Etitum Shilam. So Etitum Shilam Yeshante. Dhatu is Yat. Then the Tachiladi Pratyaya. Mini Pratyaya is added. By that we get Yatin Sannyasin. That is sannyasi is different. Sannyasi is the word sannyasi is the yatayaha yatanashilaha. That one meaning is that. So here the tachiladi is with proper. Because yati means generally sannyasi. That here it is, they are not sannyasis. It could be sannyasis also, but would be proper to take the people who make the efforts, who are habituated. Tatchila, Tadharma, Sat Sadhukari. In that, therefore, who are Sheelam, the Sheela, they are habituated to make right efforts. As Buddha said, right effort, right knowledge, right efforts which are right. So Yatayaha, all are yatis only. Dravi Yajnaha, Tapo Yajnaha, also yatihi, Yatayaha eva. They make the right effort, they follow the right discipline, Yoga Yajnaha. So all these are Yatayaha. Samshita Vrataha, they stick to their vows. The right effort they make. So Yatayaha, all are Yatayaha. Samshita Vrataha. We saw to this now. Bhashya we have to see. Let us read the Bhashya. Dravya Yajnaha
द्रव्ययज्ञाः
Dravya
Tirtheshu Dravya Viniyogam Yajna Buddhya Kurvanti
तीर्थेषु
Eshu Dravya
द्रव्यविनियोगं
Viniyogam Yajna
कुर्वन्ति
Buddhya Kurvanti
Yete Dravya Yajnaha
एते
Yete Dravya
द्रव्ययज्ञाः
Yajnaha
Dravya Viniyogam Yajnaha Yeshamte Dravya Viniyoga Yajna. Madhyama Pada Lopa also happens and Bhuvri Samasa also. Like Shaka Parthivaha, we saw in Samasa class. Shaka Nam Priyaha. Shaka Priyaha. Shaka Priyaha Parthivaha. We say Shaka Parthivaha. Similarly here also. Dravya Yajnaha means Tirtheshu. Punya Staleshu. Tirtha. Punya Tirtha. The place and the right person. If Dravya, the wealth, or what? Wealth in the form of not only dhanam, cattle, any suvarna also, rajatam, etc., which are offered. The right tirtha, place right to the right person. That is the yajna. Dravya viniyogam, distribution of the dravya. So the prayer is involved. Tirtha is punya kshetra. So therefore, the prayerful attitude, Shraddhaya Deyam, Shraddha is Ashraddhaya Adheyam. So the prayer is involved, the prayerful attitude. Giving. It's not with the sense of I am the giver, not with the ego. It is sharing one's wealth. Ultimately, it is the giver who is really blessed, not the receiver. That attitude. That is our yajna. Yajna buddhya kurvanti. What kurvanti? Dravya viniyogam. Ye dravya yajna buddhya dravya viniyogam kurvanti. Te dravya yajnaha. Simple sentence. Those who offer, those who distribute dravya with the attitude of yajna. Yajna means Ishvara is there. Ishvararpana buddhya. You are offering unto Ishvara only. Without Ishvara, without recognizing Ishvara, the dhanam will not become an yajna. It is a dhanam, but it will not become a yajna. Yajna means Ishvara. So therefore, the yajnaha, one has to appreciate that, have the buddhi to appreciate, have the knowledge to appreciate Ishvara. Therefore, when Ishvara is there, only is yajna. Otherwise, what is yajna? Just sharing dravyam alone cannot become a yajna. Yajna means there is the offering is done and it goes to Parameshwara, Ishvara. Like in the yajna, whatever you offer, ultimately it goes to Bhagavan only. To respective devatas you give. The devatas represent Ishvara only. Therefore, that's why the yajna is there. Yajna to sampadanam, dravya, dhanasya. Therefore only we say, when we say seva, seva is seva, doing service. Service to whom? Service to the Lord. Daridra seva is Ishvara seva. Rogi seva, Ishvara seva. So therefore, the attitude is important. Dravya viniyogam. Dravyasya viniyogam, dravya viniyogam. In tirteshu, like Kashi, etc. So tirtha. So therefore, why it's called tirtha? Because tirtha is the place where which helps the people to cross papam. So papam tarati yasmaditi tirtam tirtaha yeshu staleshu danena yajna buddhya द्रव्य विनियोगम ये कुर्वन्ति तेन पापानि दुरितानां क्षयः भवति. Therefore tirtha, holy places. So yajna buddhya, like the fire, like the fire you offer. Similarly, the same attitude we are offering unto the Lord. So therefore, Dravi Yajnaha. Then the next yajna, only Bhashyakara says only one line for this, one line description. It's Spashtam, in fact. Actually, Bhashyakara gives a Vigraha Vakya. What is Dravi Yajna? Then Tapo Yajna. Tapas as the Yajna. Dhanam as the Yajna, Dravi Yajna, Dravi Dhanam. Then Tapas as this Yajna, second Yajna. Tapo Yajna referring to the people. Through that, the discipline, Tapaha is talked about. Tapo Yajnaha.
Po yajñah.
Tapaha Yajnaha Yesham Tapasvinam.
Tapah yajñah
Tapayagya
yesham
yesham
tapasvinam.
tapasvina
Tapasvinam, dot is missing. Te tapo yajnaha.
Te
te
tapo yajñah.
tapoyagyaha
Tapasvin shabda. Tapasvi, tapasvino, tapahasya asti. Tapas, uh, tapasvin. Yeah. Tapasvin, the word is derived. Vini pratyaya. Tapaha asti. Vini also madhu pratyaya only. Tadasya tasmin asti iti madhu pratyaya. Like dihi, asya asti dimat. Balam, balam, asya asti balavat. Dhanam asya asti iti dhanavat. Dhanavan, dhanavanto. Similarly, Vini pratyaya, that is also same artha. Tadasya tasmin asti. Tasminiti. So, Vini pratyaya. Sakaranta, therefore Vini pratyaya. Depending on the end letter, the pratyaya should be added. Tapaha asya asti iti tapasvin. Nakaranta tapasvi, tapasvino, tapasvinaha iti. Karin shabdavat. Tapasvinam. Shashti. Laguvachanam. Yesham tapasvinam. What? Tapaha is the yajna of those. So tapa yajna referring to the people who have this tapas, perform tapas. What are tapas not given? Tapaha is the religious austerity, what they observe voluntarily. That is the yajna. Tapasvinam. Sitting in japa for a long time. That's a tapas. Meditation, tapas, puja, etc. Vrata, etc. All these are tapas. Then yoga. Yoga yajna.
Yajñah.
प्राणायाम प्रत्याहारादि लक्षणः योगः.
Pranayama
pranayama
pratyaharaadi
pratyahara
lakshanaha.
lakshano
यज्ञः येषां ते योगयज्ञाः.
Yajñah yesham te yoga yajñah.
येषां, again dot missing. The yoga yajna. Yoga is the yajna for whom? The people for whom the yoga is the yajna. What is the yoga? Pranayama pratyahara, the adipadat. All the other anga, limbs of the Ashtanga yoga have to be brought in. Yoga yajna. Yoga, which is prana, pranayama, pratyahara, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. And of course, starting from yama, niyama, asana, that also. That is the yoga. That is the yajna. For whom? That is yoga yajna. तथा अपरे
तथा अपरे
ता अपरे
स्वाध्याय ज्ञानयज्ञाश्च
स्वाध्याय
स्वाध्याय ज्ञान
ज्ञानयज्ञाश्च
यज्ञश्च
स्वाध्यायः
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 यथा विधि
यथा
यथा विधि
ऋगाद्यभ्यासः
ऋगाधिभ्यासः
अभ्यासः
यज्ञः येषां ते स्वाध्याययज्ञाः
यज्ञः
यज्ञः येषां ते
स्वाध्याययज्ञाः
स्वाध्यायज्ञाः
स्वाध्याय ज्ञान यज्ञाश्च स्वाध्यायः स्वाध्याय ज्ञान यज्ञाश्च स्वाध्याय यथा विधि ऋगादिभ्यासः भाष्यकार takes स्वाध्याय is one yajna ज्ञानम is the other yajna, so therefore 5 yajnas you can take like that way. स्वाध्याय स्वाध्यायम च ज्ञानम च स्वाध्याय स्वाध्यायम स्वाध्यायः is स्वाध्यायम च ज्ञानम च स्वाध्याय ज्ञाने, and that is the yajna. So swadhyaya yajna and jnana yajna. Swadhyayam swadhyayascha jnanascha swadhyaya jnane yajnau yesham te. So splitting that into two, we get swadhyaya yajna and jnana yajna. So you can take this as two. And samshita vrataha, as we saw, that we can take as an adjective. So that way also we get 5 yajnas. As samshita vrataha, it is better to take as an adjective. Tayaha is samshita vrataha. So referring to all the people who are committed to their vows. That's how Bhashikara it takes here. Because Swadhyayaha yata vidhi, that is vidhim antikramya, not transgressing the vidhi, yata vidhi, rigadibhyasaha. Yata vidhi means Shastra vidhi. As per the injunction of the Shastra. The Shastra, the abhyasaha. There are rules that Veda mantra we cannot chant as we like. It is not done on certain days. So Pratama, Ashtami Tithi, and Amavasya and Purnami and all they don't do. It's all days for the Veda Patashala. Students will not study in those days. It's a break for them. So therefore, Yata Vidhi, the niyamas are there. So in keeping with that, that's a Vidhi. Vidhi Manati, not transgressing the Vidhi. Vidhi Manati Kramya Yata Vidhi. Yata Vidhi, Rigadi Vyasa, Rig Adipadat, Rig Vedaha, Yajur Vedaha, Sama Vedaha, Atharva Vedaha, Abhyasah, Rigadi Abhyasah, Rigadinam Abhyasah, practicing the Vedas. So that is a yajna for whom that's Swadhyaya yajna. So referring to the repetition of Veda, Vedic recitation, chanting. Then even the Bhagavan Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna says it, Bhashyakara splits into two. Swadhyaya Yajna is one yajna. The study, the repetition of the Vedas, that is one thing. Second one is Jnana Yajna. This Jnana Yajna is different from the Jnana Yajna which is mentioned, the 25th shloka. There it is, Jnana Yajna is Jnanam for moksha. Here it is not Paravidya, here Aparavidya. Bhashyakara says, so Jnana Yajna
ज्ञानयज्ञाः
Jnanam Shastrartha Parigyanam
ज्ञानं
ज्ञानं
शास्त्रार्थपरिज्ञानम्
शास्त्रार्थपरिज्ञानं
Yajnaha Yesham Te
यज्ञः येषां ते
येषां ते
Jnana Yajnaha.
ज्ञानयज्ञाः
ज्ञानयज्ञाः
So Jnana Yajna is taken as a separate Yajna. Therefore, Yataha Samshita Vrataha, they are Visheshana. So Dravya Yajna, 1, Tapa Yajna, 2, Yoga Yajna, 3, Swadhyaya Yajna is 4, and Jnana Yajna is 5. So 5 Yajnas. So Samshita Vrataha, Yatayaha, It is an adjective to this because it is applicable for all. Samhita Vartaha means people who are committed to their vows. So Dravya Yajna committed to that. Samhita Vartaha. Yatayaha Samhita Vartaha can be an adjective for Dravya Yajnaha. Similarly for Tapo Yajnaha, Yoga Yajnaha, Swadhyaya Yajnaha. It's all Samhita Vartaha. Determination is there. A commitment. Of course, these people are committed. Yatayaha, Yatra Shilaha, Yatitim Shila Meshante. They are habituated to make the right effort. So therefore, we can connect these two words as Visheshana to all these five. Therefore, five yajnas. That is the way the Acharya takes. That is how we have to take also. I tell Samhita Vartaha can be taken as separated now. Because splitting Swadhyaya Jnana Yajna into two, we have two yajnas. So therefore, Jnana Yajnaha, Jnanam, Shastrartha Parijnanam, Paritaha Jnanam, Parijnanam, Shastrasya Paritaha Jnanam, all round knowledge of the Shastra. So therefore, that is the, therefore it means Veda and Veda Anga, everything. Paritaha Jnanam, that is the Yajna for whom? That is Jnana Yajnaha. Therefore, they are committed. They committed to learn the Shastra, the meaning of the Shastra. Swadhyaya is there is no meaning involved. Swadhyaya Yajna, only chanting. That is Punyam, that is, of course, it's a brahmacharis, the Veda Patashala, they do it. And certain, the Swadhyaya should be done. Swadhyaya, once one Adhyaya, Shaka, chapter, every day should be chanted. Therefore, it is a Yajna. Brahma Yajna, it is called, in fact. Rishi Yajna, Brahma Yajna, it is. So that is when Yajna. Their understanding of the meanings of the mantras are not expected. But here, Shastrartha, the meaning of the Shastram, understanding that. Understanding the meaning, understanding the words of the Shastram. So Paritaha, Shastrartha Paritaha Jnanam. With regard to a particular ritual, when should be performed, how should be performed, what are the conditions involved, who could be the Yajamana. So therefore, Brahmana portion talks about the know-how of the rituals and what mantra should be applied. Sangita talks about. Therefore, the Jnanam with regard to everything. That is Shastrartha Parigyanam. That is the Yajna. So that is the Yajna. Those who perform this yajna, those who have this, for those who have, those for whom the understanding of Shastra is complete. And that is yajna for them. So that is Jnana Yajna iti. Then, therefore, five yajnas. Therefore, five types of people referring to indirectly, five types of people are talked about. Through them, the five yajnas are talked about. So, therefore, five yajnas are indirectly talked about through the five types of people who perform those yajnas. So, even though the people are talked about, it is not the people. To them, the yajnas are referred to. Now, the words Yateha Sanchita Vartaha, as I told, it can be taken as Visheshana, therefore can be connected to all the words, all the five, the words of the shloka, Dravi Yajnaha, Tapo Yajnaha. That Bhashikara says. Yatayaha,
तयः
which is equal to Yatana Shilaha, Yatana Shilaha,
यतनशीलाः
यत्तनशीलाः
Samjita Vrataha,
संशितव्रताः
संचिताव्रताः
Samyakshitani,
सम्यक्षितानि
सम्यक्षितानि
Tanukritani,
तनूकृतानि
तनूकृतानि
तीक्ष्णीकृतानि
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 व्रतानि येषां ते संशितव्रताः.
व्रतानि येषां
व्रतानि
ते
येषां ते
संशितव्रताः
संक्षिप्तव्रताः
So, संशितव्रताः. Samshitam, Nishatam, Nishitam, it is Shitani. Samyak Shitani, Tanukritani, Tikshnikritani, Tikshnam, Nitantam Tikshnam, sharpened. Tikshnam is sharp. Tikshna buddhihi, we say sharp buddhi. So tanukritani means that which is made, that is made sharp. Tikshni kritani, made sharp. That which was not tikshna is made tikshna. Atikshnam tikshni kritam, tikshni kritani. It means the what tikshni kritani bratani. So tikshni kritani, some is some upasarga, samyak. Shitani is sharpened. Shitani is equal to tanukritani, tikshni kritani, sharpened. What? Bratani. So vratas are sharpened. Vratas are sharpened. So for whom? That is for the people who have the vratas which are sharpened. It means they are firm, committed vows. The sharp means they are refined. Refined means they have got clear knowledge with regard to what the vow, the vratas they have undertaken, and therefore they stick to it at any cost. So therefore, and yateha also is that yatana shilaha, people who have taken the right effort to accomplish things. Therefore, and also the vows, they are refined, they are committed to the vows. So sharp means it shows their commitment, determination. So that means the vows are very strong. At any cost, they will not give up. That is the meaning. Whatever may be the situation, they will not yield. They will stick to their vows. Therefore, samshita brataha yatayaha iti. So it shows that those who follow the discipline, they must have this capacity, capability. They must develop this capability so that they are grounded in their yajna. So therefore, the sadhanam, it is prescribed. So suppose the adjective samshita vrtaha is it's important. It's required for every yajna, the commitment. Because always there will be situations to give up. Giving up is easy. Continuing is very difficult. Therefore, samshita vrtaha iti. With this mantra is done. We have not yet read the Gita Priya Bodhini. We will do, even for the previous mantra, but we will do in the next class. Now let us read the next mantra, next shloka. Kincha.
Cha
Next shloka, 29th shloka. Apane jukhvate pranam, prane panam tatha pare.
पाने
पापने
जुह्वति
जुह्वति
प्राणं
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 प्राणे
तथा
पानं
परे
तथा परे
प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायामपरायणाः
प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा
प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा
प्राणायामपरायणाः
प्राणायामपरायणाः
So here, pranayama yajna is talked about. Pranayama yajna. So already 5 plus 5, 10. This is the 11th yajna. Pranayama. Pranasya ayamaha. Pranayamaha. So pranayama is the yajna. So apare, some people, anye. Pranayama parayanaha. Prana and ayama and parayana. 3 words are there. Ayamaha. Pranasya ayamaha pranayamaha. Ayamaha means asamantat. Antaha bhagi sarvataha yamanam niyamanam. Ayamaha. Nirodha. Kasya pranasya. Therefore, pranasya apanasya api. Ayamaha pranayamaha. That is the parayanam. Paragatihi yeshamte. Pranayama parayanaha, pranayama tatparaha ityartaha. Referring to the people who are committed to, for whom pranayama is a paramayanam. So pranam, what is prana, what is apana? Here, prana, the word, pranaha, I am prana means here the vayu. In the word pranayama parayanaha, pranasya ayamaha, ayamaha is nirodha, like chittavritti nirodha here. nirodha, restricting the flow of prana. So prana is vayu. Now, that vayu, but pranam and pranaha, apanaha also is in the shloka. Apane jugvati pranam, prane apanam tatapa. There it is different. So in the word pranayama, there prana stands for vayu, and the vayu can either go inside, go upward, or go downward. Two-way movement is possible. So therefore, when it goes in or when it goes out, they got different name. And that is pranaha, apanaha, pranaha, prashvasam, uchvasam, vayoho bagihi nissaranam. That is pranaha, exhalation. Pranaha means the prana, the word exhalation. Not in the pranayama parayanaha. Prana as such, the word is pranaha as the one of the prana, pancha prana. Prana means exhalation. Apana is shvase, apane, pancha, saptami. Apanaha, shvasaha, nishvasaha. Bhagyasya vayoho, achamane. That is inhalation. Apana vritti, that action. So that is therefore pranaha, apanaha. So pranaha is exhalation, apanaha is inhalation. Pranayamaha is that pranasya ayamaha, controlling, disciplining the breath. Therefore, prana is breath there. Pranaha vayuhu ityartaha. The control of breath. Asamantat yamanam. That is called ayamaha. And that is the parayanam. That is the that is the parayanam. That is the goal. For them, that is the parama ayanam. Paragatihi. Therefore, pranayama parayanaha. Some people they practice this as the goal. This as the immediate goal, not as the final goal. Pranayama is required. We have to discuss about pranayama, and then we see the shloka. The pranayama, by pranayama, nadi shuddhi is gained. And there are different types of nadi shuddhi is required. Nadi shuddhi is required because only when the nadi shuddhi is done, then only then the prana can be comfortably, easily, one can lift from Mooladhara to Brahmarandra, as we saw in the Krama Mukti, in Kathopanishad, in the Gita, it's Moolam 8th chapter. Moorsanyadhatmana pranam astito yogadharanam iti sarvadharana sanyamya. So therefore, Nadi Shuddhi is the primary step for which pranayama is the sadhanam. And there are several types of pranayama. Puraka pranayama, Vechaka pranayama, Kumbhaka pranayama. There are other pranayamas also. These are based on the three types of activities. Puraka is inhalation. Purayatiti purakaha. So inhalation. By inhalation, the lungs is filled up with vayu. Inhalation. There the emphasis is on inhaling the vayu. That is puraka pranayama. Then we have rechaka. Rechaka is giving up. So there the emphasis on exhalation. So in puraka, you lengthen the time of inhalation. In puraka pranayama, in rechaka pranayama, you lengthen the time, exhalation time. Now, different from these two is a kumbhaka. Kumbhaka pranayama. Kumbha is pot. So, kumbhaka pranayama kayati prakashate iti kumbhaka, where the body appears like a pot. It means after inhalation or exhalation, just holding on to it. Holding on to, that is stopping. Either after inhalation, you have inhaled, then stop inhaling further, stop exhaling also. That is kumbhaka. or exhale completely, hold on, don't inhale. So that is, so therefore it could be either after Rechaka or Puraka. The Kumbhaka can be practiced. It's Kumbhaka Pranayama. So therefore Puraka, Kumbhaka and Rechaka. In Puraka, there is more emphasis on inhaling the prana, filling up the lungs with Vayu. Therefore it is Apana. So where, what happens? The prana, the lungs is filled up with the Vayu. That means inhalation is more emphasized. This apana. Apana means what happened to the prana, the exhalation. The exhalation is not done. Exhalation is stopped. That for that time, that for that period, whatever be the matra, that period. It means that is the sacrifice. That is the yajna. So exhalation, that prana is sacrifice. It means since it is looked upon as an yajna, therefore that prana, what I mean by prana is that exhalation, that is the avis, that is the oblation offered unto the apana, offered unto the apana. Therefore, in Puraka Pranayama, where the inhalation is emphasized, it means exhalation is renounced, given up temporarily. You cannot give up exhalation completely. So exhalation is given up, that is sacrifice. Therefore, sacrifice means that is given up, something which you deliberately give up, that is which you offer, that is your offering, that is a yajna, that is a havis, that you offer unto the apana inhalation. So exhalation is offered into inhalation. Apane jugvati pranam, prane apanam tatapare. Offering the exhalation into the inhalation. Offering the prana into the apana. So pranam jugvati. Pranam is outgoing prana. That is offered into the ingoing prana, vayu. So apane jugvati. Some people, anye, pranam, exhalation, and that is the obligation they offered unto what? Apana. They offered into apana. So apana is the Agni Kunda, or apana is the Agni, unto which the prana, the oblations, the avis is offered. That is the comparison, that is the major here. Looked upon as a yajna, because they do this with the attitude of yajna. Why yajna? Because sadhana. Sadhanatva. Yajnatva sampadanam sadhanasya. Similarly, Rechaka pranayama, where Rechaka is, there is more emphasis on exhalation. You exhale. There, inhalation is given up or momentarily stopped. That is a sacrifice. That is a yajna. The inhalation is offered unto the exhalation. Exhalation is the fire. Unto the fire, the inhalation, that is apana, is offered. Unto what? Exhalation. Exhalation is prana. So prane, saptami vibhakti. That is the agni. Prane, that is the agni. And the avis, the oblation is apanam. They offer. So that is the rechaka pranayama. So pranam, anye pranam apane jugvati, puraka pranayama. Anye pranam prane jugvati, rechaka pranayama. So puraka, rechaka. So pranam, pranam is offered into apana in the case of puraka pranayama, and apanam is offered into the prana in the case of rechaka pranayama. And what about in kumbhaka? In the kumbhaka, both the prana and apana, they are offered unto what? Kumbhaka, there is no inhalation, there is no exhalation. So that is the fire. That rodanam, prana apana gati ruddhva, pranasya apanasya gati ruddhva, that holding, that nirodha, that retention. So unto the fire of holding the breath, it means prana and apana are not done, unto which it is offered. That is kumbhaka pranayama. That is Kumbhaka Pranayama, that is Yajna. Holding the breath is Kumbhaka. Whether you hold after inhaling or after exhaling completely. There is Rodhanam, there is restriction, there is retaining of the air, either inside or outside. Therefore, Gati Ruddva, Pranasya va, Apanasya va. That is the Kumbhaka Pranayama, that is the Yajna. So therefore, Prana and Apana are offered into the fire of the holding, the retention, that is looked upon as a fire unto which it is offered. Pranaha, Pranaha means Urdhva Gamana, Bhashyakara will say. Urdhva Gamanavan, Pranaha. Urdhva Gamana means the prana that comes out, exhalation. That is the meaning of the word Pranaha. Apanaha means Ado Gamana Shilaha Vayuhu, that which goes down. It means goes down, it is inhalation. Goes down. Ado Gamanavan. Urdhva Gamanavan, Pranaha. Ado Gamanavan Vayuhu, Apanaha. So they are offered. When you do inhalation, exhalation, they are offered. From the which standpoint you do that from that standpoint it's given, it is given presented as an yajna. When the Urdhva Gamanavan Vayuhu, that is Pranaha, is offered unto Adho Gamanavan Vayuhu, Apana, that is Rechaka Pranayama, that is the yajna, it's one yajna. Or when the Adho Gamanavan Vayuhu, that is inhalation, when it is offered into Prana, Urdhva Gamanavan Vayuhu, that is exhalation, that is Rechaka Pranayama. When both are not done, there is Nirodha, complete cessation. That Rodhanam, that is a fire unto which both the Prana and Apana are offered. That is under Yajna. Therefore, three Yajnas, three Pranayamas, three types of Pranayama, therefore three-fold Yajnas. And the people who are committed to this Pranayama, so Pranayama as a sadhana, people, those who practice, they committed to Pranayama. Pranayamaha Paramayanam. For whom the Pranayama is the main ayanam, abode. It means the practice. They are Pranayama Parayanaha iti. So Apane Jughvati Pranam, Tata Apare Prane Apanam Jughvati, Pranam Apane Jughvati, Apanam Prane Jughvati. Then Pranapanagati Rudva. Rudadhatu, restricted. Rudva, for which the karma is Pranapanagati, the moment of exhalation and inhalation. That is Kumbhaka. It means Kumbhaka Pranayamam Kurvanti, Ye Kurvanti, Te. Kumbhaka Pranayamam Kurvanti, and that is those who do, that is when, those who, not those who, that is when Kumbhaka Pranayama is looked upon as a Yajna. It is Kumbhaka Pranayama Yajna. So Rechaka Pranayama Yajna, Puraka Pranayama Yajna, Kumbhaka Pranayama Yajna. There are people who do Kumbhaka Pranayama as a Yajna. Therefore, Pranapana Gati Rudva. So that therefore in Kumbhaka there is a Nischalata of the Vayu. There is no movement. Adho Gamanavan Vayu, Urdhva Gamanavan Vayu. Adho Gamanavan Vayu, which is Prana. Urdhva Gamanavan Vayu, Apana. What about in Kumbhaka? There is no Gamanam for the Vayu. There is Nischalata. Nischalata, there is Vayu is Nischalaha. Nischalataya Vayoho Sitihi. That is the Kumbhaka. So you retain the air, either inside or outside. That is, after Puraka, Kumbhaka can be practiced, or after Rechaka, Kumbhaka can be. But that is the ratio is given, how the pranayama to be practiced. 1:4:2 to start with, in fact. 1:4:2. And later the ratio can be further increased. So it's all it's all talked about in the Hatha Yoga. So, with three types of, with regard to the ratio, the pranayama further can be classified into three types: Adama, Madhyama, Uttama. Adama pranayama means that Adama pranayama consists of 12 matras, 12 units of time. The ratio is 1:4:2. So the one is 1 unit of 1, strength of 1. So that should be 12 matras for Adama pranayama. So accordingly, you have to multiply. So 1:4:2 is a ratio. 1 for Puraka, 4 for Kumbhaka, and 2 for Rechaka. So 1:4:2, Puraka, Kumbhaka, Rechaka. That is in the form of the ratio is given 1:4:2. Adava pranayama means where for 12 matras of Puraka, 4 times, that is 48 times of Kumbhaka, and 24 times of Rechaka. So Puraka, filling the lungs with air for 12 units of time, retaining for 48 units of time, and exhaling for 24 units of time. That is Adama pranayama. That is difficult, not easy. Then Madhyama pranayama, where Puraka will be done for 24 times, 24 units of time. Multiply by 4, that will be the Kumbhaka. And multiply by 24 by 2, 48, that will be Rechaka. That is Madhyama pranayama. Uttama is 32 matras. So 32 units of time Puraka. Multiply by 4, that will be Kumbhaka. And 32 into 2, 64, that will be Rechaka. So that is Uttama pranayama. Start with Adama pranayama, slowly graduate to Uttama pranayama. This is another way of classifying the pranayama. And one more type is there: Sagarbha pranayama, Agarbha pranayama. Sagarbha pranayama is that pranayama which is generally done during Sandhya Vandanam, where the pranayama is accompanied with some mantra japa, Gayatri mantra or Omkara. Omkara generally done by sannyasis. Gayatri mantra. Brahmacharis do 10 pranayamas, 15 pranayamas, 5 pranayamas. Pranayama accompanied by the mantra. And Agarbha pranayama is there is no mantra involved. It is just done without any mantra. Sagarbha pranayama is more powerful. So by that pranayama siddhi, the siddhi is gained. And in the Ishvara Gita and all, what the mantra for repeating during the time practice of pranayama is given. When the person holds the breath and repeats the Gayatri thrice, the 7 Vyagrutis, Bhuva, Bhuva, Swaha, Ityareha, to start with. And with the Gayatri mantra, the person can do. Or with the Omkara, the person can do the pranayama, that is to regulation of breath. In the Yajnavalkya says Omkara is the mantra. In the Ishvara Gita, Gayatri mantra is suggested. Therefore, when pranayama is accompanied with the mantra, it is called Sagarbha pranayama, which is more powerful than the Agarbha pranayama, because Sagarbha mantra is the. So therefore, people who are committed to this, the sadhana, pranayama parayanaha, this is the yajna. Whatever may be the sadhana, ultimately for chitta shuddhi artham. All these various sadhanas are suggested. Then Bhashyam we will see the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.
ధన్యవాదాలు.